Hello, welcome to Scuba.com. In this session we're going to look at the Suunto D9tx, a replacement for the D9 with great new Trimix features, so let's take a closer look. The D9tx replaces the flagship D9 series. The major upgrades on this unit is obviously Trimix, so you've obviously got the extra gas using helium. The whole unit has been upgraded. You've got new internals, which has a much bigger memory, so you can store your profiles for a lot longer. It's a lot more accurate as well, especially with the compass. The whole unit has been redesigned. So it's got a nice new finish, a gunmetal titanium, nicely finished off outer housing as well, and new strap. Glass as well has been upgraded. It's in a sapphire glass, so it's much stronger. With the D9tx, you also get the transfer cable, USB transfer cable, and also an extension strap as well, obviously for when you're using it with a thicker wetsuit or a dry suit. You just need that extra length to get it over the suit. So having a closer look at the unit itself. To get out of the time mode, we just got the mode button at the top. You can just cycle through any of these modes, and just to select it, you just leave it on the particular mode you want and it will go into that mode. So if we have a look at the time mode first. From this mode you can get access to the compass just by holding down on the select button. And in there you've also got the rotating compass, which automatically adjusts to the bearing. Now the compass, as I said, has been upgraded as well, so it's now got tilt facilities as well. So no matter what angle you have it at, it is still accurate. To come out of the compass, you just need to press the mode button, take you back to the time. Now each mode obviously has sub-menus as well. To access the menus for configuration, you just need to hold down the down button and be taken into the settings portion. And you can move up and down these menus just by pressing the up and down buttons. So the time settings has an alarm feature, obviously the time adjustment, dual time, so if you're in different time zones, the date obviously, units, so you can adjust it for metric and imperial, backlight, you can adjust the length of backlight and whether it turns on or not. Contrast, new feature on the D9tx is you can actually change the contrast of the screen, so you can make it each pixel darker if you need to. Tones, obviously you can turn the beeps on and off. And obviously the version just displays the particular information regarding the software that's on the unit. To come out of any of the options, just press on the mode. It'll take you back to the time screen here. So we have a look at one of the dive modes. So just by pressing on the mode button, you can also cycle back through. And if we hover over dive mode, it will switch into the air. Now if you wanted to change it to mixed gas, you can simply press the mode button again, and then you've got sub-menus. So you just press up or down until you get to the particular one you want. So you've got air, mixed and gauge modes. Just like that. So I'll leave it on air. It will run through its normal battery and screen checks and display OK when everything's good. And then from here, obviously the display itself is very similar to the D9, so if you're upgrading from one of the previous units, it's very simple to use. The display screen can be adjusted at the bottom. We've got a number of different options. Just by pressing the up and down arrows, cycle through the available options. Pressing down arrow will change from maximum time to current time, and also the bar pressure if you've got a wireless transmitter. And then on the up button, you've got dive time and also temperature as well. Again, got a configuration menu in here as well. So if you just hold down the down button, you go into the settings mode for this computer. Loads of adjustment on here. Obviously Suunto's usual personal altitude options. You can set your tank pressure pairing in here as well. So loads of different options, alarms, dive times alarms, deep stock units. So lots of different options you can adjust in there to suit your particular type of diving. And then to come out of the menu, just press on the mode and take you back to the dive mode. The other modes we've got are plan. So you can obviously plan particular dives if you know after you've been diving and you've got a certain amount of desaturation left to do. You can use this feature to see how much time you will have, no decompression time, based on your previous dive profiles for the day, or if you're on for a weekend, you can obviously see based on the previous dives you've had over the weekend. So you can use the up and down arrows to change the depth. It will change the displays to show what your maximum no decompression dive time is for that particular depth. A very useful feature. And we've also got the memory options. I do a few different options in here. History will show an overview of your diving profiles and history on this particular unit. We've also got logbook as well, which will show individual dives. This unit obviously hasn't been diving before, so it has no previous dive profiles. But on here, you can scroll through obviously all your previous dives. It will also show the profile of the dive, which you can scroll through. And it shows a nice graph based on the profile. And then last mode, back to the time, which is a default screen.